Hi everyone, this is Alazar. I am a recovery coach with Great Lakes Recovery Centers and also a person in long-term recovery. In my last video, I shared an experience that I had in early recovery with you folks, something that led me to start asking myself a question quite often, which is, what are you looking for? And I want to tell you about another question that I've been asking myself almost every night for a long time, probably about 15 years now, and that is, what was your best moment today? Before recovery, on most nights when I went to sleep, if I didn't have enough of whatever I had been using that day to sort of knock me out, I would generally go to bed grinding my teeth, thinking about either the one situation or the one person that I had encountered that day that upset me the most. In recovery, I came to the conclusion that that probably was not a real healthy way to drift off to sleep every night, and I also came to the conclusion that doing that probably had a lot to do with my state of mind when I woke up. And let's just say that my state of mind when I woke up or came to most mornings was pretty negative. Usually before my feet even hit the floor, I was already thinking like, oh my God, I gotta endure another day of BS and jerks and idiots. And so at some point I thought, maybe it would be healthier for me to drift off to sleep thinking about something positive rather than grinding my teeth, thinking about something that was a source of anger or resentment for me. And so that's why I started asking myself that question at the end of the day, usually after my evening check-in with my higher power. What was your best moment today? Initially, it took some effort for me, really, to kind of pick my best moment from the day. It wasn't normal for me, it wasn't what I was used to, and it wasn't real complicated, it wasn't hard, but it just didn't come naturally and just took a little bit of energy, and I had to invest a little bit of time and effort into it. But I kept doing it, I stuck with it. I kept asking myself that question night after night after night, and as time went on, what I found was that the amount of thought energy that I had to invest in picking a best moment became less and less. It started to come more naturally to me. In fact, sometimes what I found is that when I would ask myself the question without really thinking about it much at all, 2 or 3, maybe 4 things from that day would sort of whiz through my consciousness, and I would find myself thinking, oh man, it's going to be tough to pick a best moment today. For me, the difference between going to bed grinding my teeth angry and going to bed thinking about something that's a source of something positive, gratitude or optimism or hope or happiness, is really profound and has been a game changer for me. Every day, there are many, many moments throughout the course of each day. Some are, really wonderful, and some are not so wonderful. When I choose to think about the best moments, my days just seem to be happier than they were when I chose to think about my worst moments. What was your best moment today? If you're willing to share some of that in the comments section, I would appreciate it. I will read it. I enjoy hearing from other people, as far as their answer to that question. I ask people that quite often because I love to hear people share about things that make them feel good. Oftentimes, it makes me feel good too. So far today, my best moment was a phone call from my former employer. This is a guy that I worked for 19 years. He and I haven't spoken since, it's been about 6 or 8 weeks, not that long, but it was nice to chit-chat and catch up a little bit. We traded some quarantine stories, and it was a nice 10-minute chit-chat, so really appreciated hearing from somebody, especially now I'm feeling, a little isolated because I've been on lockdown for a while, so good to hear from a friend. Thank you very much for listening to my video. If you need somebody to talk to, you are welcome, more than welcome, to reach out by phone or text. My number is 906-250-9912. Have a great day. Hang in there. This too shall pass. Be well.